Hi. In this video, I want to explain how you can use a book as a powerful tool to springboard people and prospects into your business ecosystem. That is, how to use a book to get more sales in your business. In my book, Fishing with Dynamite, I explain and prove how books are the most powerful and effective lead magnets to get fresh leads, to warm them up, and to naturally sell those readers on your more premium products or services. In fact, I use Fishing with Dynamite as the primary marketing tool and the primary lead magnet for my business, Springboard Books. And hey, if you don't know me yet, my name is Joel Hughes, and I run a kick-ass publishing and marketing agency called Springboard Books, which is exclusively geared towards helping entrepreneurs, business owners, and thought leaders to grow their business using a book. I've written and published 9 books, and I'd love to help you publish your first book too. The best place to start learning how to do this is by getting a copy of my book here, Fishing with Dynamite, and the info is down below. You can find that. But the book comes with a boatload of free bonuses, like the full audio version of the book narrated by me, 4 online courses, downloadable worksheets that correlate with the book, and a lot more. The link to get your copy is down below here. So, okay, enough of that. Enough about all that. Let's talk about you and the kick-ass book you are going to write and publish to grow your business. I'm going to share with you the unique method we use for our clients at Springboard Books. Now, I want to tell you a story. I want you to imagine with me, you're in the market to hire a personal coach to help you develop your entrepreneurial skills and thus grow your business. You've narrowed your search down to 2 people, both of whom seem qualified, and they charge roughly the same rate. We'll say the first person is named John Powers. On his website, Mr. Powers is shown wearing a power suit and exuding confidence. Listed at the forefront are all of his impressive business accomplishments. There are a dozen brand logos displayed of all the companies he's worked for or with. There's a button to schedule a free 10-minute phone call with Mr. Powers. You schedule a call, and a week later, you're on the phone with Mr. Powers himself. He exudes confidence on the phone, where he spends the first 7 minutes talking about his rise to success and basically how awesome he is as a human. He then has a couple of questions about your business and your goals, and he soon shifts into talking about his coaching services. You almost feel left out of the conversation. Mr. Powers then goes into ABC mode, and he seeks to close the sale with you. While he presents himself as a professional, something about it still feels a bit creepy. Like meeting someone for the first time at a bar and having them try to make out with you 15 minutes in. The moment you tell him you need some time to think about it, you immediately feel the cold chill of his displeasure. He failed to close the deal. And the call sort of abruptly ends with him saying he'll send you some more info. The second person you're considering as your personal entrepreneurial coach is named Samantha Turner. Her resume of accomplishments is equally as impressive as Mr. Powers' resume. Samantha, or Sam, as she calls herself on her website, she's shown in a professional but more casual clothing than Mr. Powers in his power suit. Sam also has a button to schedule a free consult call, but she offers a 25-minute call. But you also notice Sam has written a book called Killing It, a step-by-step guide on how to escape the grind and transform your business into a passion you love again. The book has a nice cover, and it looks great. And wait, what? She's offering it as a free download. So what are you going to do? Of course, you download the book and you open it on your tablet, sit down, and you start reading. You're hooked right from the introduction, and you feel like she knows you and is speaking directly to you and your situation. She understands your problems and needs, yet she's found ways to overcome them. It's not a huge book, but it's packed with valuable insights you're able to implement right now in your life and in your business. After finishing her book, you return to the website a couple days later, You look again at the pictures of Sam, because that's what her friends all call her, and you feel a certain affinity for her. You click the button and schedule a call, and you're on the phone with her the next day. The 25-minute call actually goes about 40 minutes, and Sam spends most of the time asking you questions about you, your business, and your goals. After reading her book, you already know you want to work with her, but this call seals the deal, and you're the one asking her how to get things started. Now, even if Mr. Powers had given you a good impression and the decision between the two candidates felt like a tough one, after reading Sam's book, you would feel more connected to her and you know she was the choice for you. And there are reasons for that, powerful ones. While reading through Sam's book, it's turning on certain mental or psychological triggers in your mind, triggers that emotionally weld you to her. I cover 4 of these triggers in Fishing with Dynamite. Now, if you're like me, you've been suckered into signing up for too many webinars that promise the world yet deliver little more than a veiled sales pitch. You wasted time and you feel burned. Or if you're like me, you've been suckered into downloading a PDF lead magnet that did little more than regurgitate basic information you already know or that can easily be found online with a simple Google search, or nowadays ChatGPT. Both webinars and PDFs are the most common lead magnets, but most of the time they prove to be weak wastes of time. I call them sissy hooks. But a real legitimate book like this one here by Russell Brunson, .com Secrets, or this one here, Sell Like Crazy by Sabri Subi, these are very powerful lead magnets that serve both entrepreneurs as powerful springboards into their business and into their more premium offers. For Russell Brunson, his book, his series of books, convinces readers they need to subscribe to his company, ClickFunnels. And for Sabri, his book convinces readers they need to hire his marketing firm, King Kong. Both books are packed with real, helpful, and trustworthy teachings, but they also do a fantastic job of persuading the reader that in order to find the type of success outlined in the book, they will need to move further up the ladder into each author's business system. Okay, so let me share with you how we do this same thing for our clients at Springboard Books. We use what I call the Springboard method, and it's based on 3 pillars. I developed this method and these 3 pillars after years of getting burned by shallow webinars and after downloading tons of weak, often useless PDF lead magnets and even many ebooks, or they call themselves ebooks, that aren't really books, but instead just long-winded papers full of regurgitated blogs and AI-generated generic content. That type of clickbait does nothing except turn me off to those people, their business, and their product or service. But if you do it right and you do it well, which is what I teach, it can be uber effective to growing your business. And by the way, Fishing with Dynamite, my book, I have a chapter that highlights 5 top online entrepreneurs and shows how each one of them uses a book as their primary lead magnet for their business. So if you want to stand out, gain attention, and get more sales, then you need to follow each one of my 3 pillars in the Springboard method. You can't skip or even skimp on any one of them. When you get all 3 right, it's what I call fishing with dynamite. Here they are. Pillar number 1, write a killer, niche-specific book as an entrepreneur, not as a traditional author. You see, when you plan your book and write your book, you want to think like an entrepreneur, the entrepreneur that you are, not like a traditional author. Instead, your primary goal is to write a book as an entrepreneur. In my book, Chapter 7 explains how to do this. Also, the way you use your book is radically different from the way traditional authors use their books. The traditional author focuses only on selling books and banking the royalties. But Amazon carries nearly 50 million books, and for more than 95% of its authors, royalty earnings are measly. Writing books is not the best way to make money. Yes, you will earn some money from book sales, and we teach that. But that's not the primary focus of someone fishing with dynamite. Instead, you will use your book as a springboard for launching people into your marketing ecosystem and naturally upselling them to your bigger ticket products and services. You'll use your book as a lethal lead magnet that cements your authority, wins people's trust, and convinces them that you offer the best solution to their problem. Okay. Pillar number 1 is to write a killer niche specific book like an entrepreneur, not a traditional author. Pillar number 2 is to publish your book as an ebook and as a paperback. Actually publish it. The first part of this pillar is to actually publish a legitimate book, a professional book. This will set you apart from 99% of your competition who offer boring newsletters, weak webinars, and sissy PDFs that take little time, investment, or sacrifice to put together. Actually, becoming a published author is the key word here, will give you one indispensable characteristic to explode your sales, and that is authority. Becoming a published author gives you instant credibility and authority in your area of specialization. Your book is a tangible sign that you really know what you're talking about. Let's say you offer an online course and a coaching package for parents of troubled teens. And let's say 25 other people online offer a similar service. But you've written a book called Taming Your Teen, and you give away a digital copy for free on your website. Some of those other 25 folks may be more qualified than you, but because you're a published author on the subject, you will come across as the industry authority. Readers, your prospects, will assume that the other 25 are looking up to you, the author. People will view you as the industry leader of the group. Having a book in your arsenal gives you instant credibility and authority. The second part of this pillar is to publish as an ebook and as a paperback. And you can even do an audiobook. So why is this important? It's important because anyone and everyone can throw together a 10-page PDF or even slap together a 25-page paper and call it an ebook. You can even, quote, publish and sell such an ebook on Amazon. But when you publish as an actual paperback book, the real book, it sets you on a whole different level of competency, dedication, follow-through, and professionalism. Does it require a lot more work, time, and even money to take a rough manuscript to the level ready for print publication? Heck yeah. But is it worth it? Double heck yeah. Just the self-satisfaction and pride that comes from holding your own book in your hands is worth it. But that's just the tip of the iceberg of the benefits of becoming a published author and what it will mean for you and your business. Okay, so pillar number 2 is to publish your book as an ebook and as a paperback. Pillar number 3 in my Springboard method is to reduce all your marketing efforts down to one lethal lead magnet and follow the steel thread method. Marketing your business online is both stressful and it's confusing. It's also overwhelming. It's stressful because there are so many avenues, strategies, philosophies, and tactics that it's quickly overwhelming. And then it's just confusing because there are so many dang gurus claiming that their way, their method is the best way to get noticed and to catch fish. One of the most common errors made by online business owners is trying to use too many channels at the same time. It's easy to feel the need to post on social media all the time and to try lots and lots of different platforms and methods until something works. Trust me, I get it. But this frenzied scattershot approach, driven by FOMO, ignorance, and desperation, does not usually translate into consistent sales, and it will quickly burn you out. Also, if you are a small business owner trying too many tactics at once, you won't really be able to execute well on any of them. You'll end up with a bunch of half-baked marketing attempts, channels, and tactics, none of which actually drive actual sales. And it can be really discouraging. I know this because I've been there. The key to this third pillar, what the steel thread method, is that a divided focus and half-baked efforts equals scattershot marketing with little to show but wasted time and a blown budget. But what if you could reduce all these marketing efforts down to one simple tool that is proven to attract tons of new leads, a book, warm them up, and sell them without feeling salesy? Instead of trying to be everywhere to everyone or everything to everyone, pick one marketing platform, use one strong lead magnet, run 1 or 2 ads, drive traffic to one effective landing page, and move people into one solid sales funnel. We call this following the steel thread method. Once you get all these factors proven and dialed in, you can turn on this marketing machine and let it run 24/7 for years. Of course, things will need tweaking and optimizing, but the real key and the real secret to your atomic power is in having a killer lead magnet, which of course would be your book. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. And to recap, the 3 indispensable pillars to stand out from the competition, get more quality leads, and capture more qualified sales, you will want to do these 3 pillars, which I call the Springboard method. Write a killer, niche-specific book like an entrepreneur, not an author. Publish your killer book as an ebook and as a paperback, not just a flimsy PDF. And 3, adopting a steel thread method, create a simple and focused marketing campaign using your book as a springboard for growing your business. Now, I know it's a lot to learn and it's a lot to do, and to help you get started and set you up for success, I wrote my book, Fishing with Dynamite. You can use the link below to get your copy and all the bonus materials that come with it. It'll absolutely get you started on your journey. And if you'd like to learn more about Springboard Books and how my team and I help entrepreneurs do all of this, just visit springboardmethod.com. Thanks.